So today we will discuss statistical review part 2. That is largely it involves the distribution, sampling and estimation. And you will see uh, already we already know what is expected value, but uh, just for your refreshing your knowledge, basically expected value is nothing but the mean of a random variable, right? Or it is the long run average value of the random variable over many repeated trials. You can also think of it as a measure of the middle of a probability distribution or a good guess of the value of a random variable, which is denoted as expected value of x or mu x. So expected value of x is a probability weighted average of all possible outcome of x. Example of rolling a die. So f of 1 will be equal to f of 2, f of 3, f of 4, f of 5, f of 6, which is all of them will be having equal probability 1 by 6. So then expected of x will be equal to 1 into 1 by 6, similarly up to 6 into 1 by 6, that will be 3.5. So what will be the interpretation, Bhakti ma'am, here? This 3.5. Am I audible? Madhusindra,
Okay.
how you will interpret this 3.5? How you will interpret?
So in rolling a die, in many trials,
Mm-hmm.
many means six after flipping. Sorry. Rolling a die time, my weighted probability of weighted average is 3.5.
Oh, that is fine. You got 3.5, right?
Yes.
I'm asking you that how you will interpret. You think over it. Just think over 1 minute. Bhakti ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir. Oh, I forgot to unmute myself. It simply explains if a dice is thrown over a period of time, we can say on an average, the outcome will be 3.5 on the die.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Chinmay, what is the interpretation, Chinmay?
Sir, if we throwing a dice, then the average value or mean of a dice is 3.5.
Okay. Sangeeta, what is the interpretation?
The expected value of 6 of the of rollings a die is 3.5.
Who else is there? Madhusida? Madhusida, what is the interpretation?
Sir, I am unable to interpret.
You have already, I think, told, na? Why you are unable?
Sir, as I first said, if we rolling a die 6 times, then our probability expected value is 3.5.
Okay, very good. Not a problem. So basically, okay, so thank you all. But ଆମେ ଏମିତି ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟ୍ କରିପାରିବା ଯେ if you roll a fair die a very large number of times, then the average of all outcomes will converge to 3.5. Okay, Bhakti ma'am?
Yes, sir.
This will be like little more accurate, but I think you all have fairly given your version.
Sir, can you again repeat?
Means if you roll a fair die a very large number of times, okay,
Yes, sir.
I think this word was missing.
Yes.
So that is why again I told you, even though you have studied expected value 1000 times, but if you are not interpreting it in a proper way, then there is no point of learning it. So if you roll a fair die a very large number of times, or simply you will say that if we will roll a dice sufficiently large number of times, then the average of all outcome will converge to 3.5. Am I clear, Marusudha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what you told, let us try to understand your version.
Sir, I told that if we rolling a die 6 times, then our expected value is 3.5.
Okay, is there any difference between your version and my version?
Yes, sir. There means the terminology differ, sir. You
Okay.
a very large time, but I only mention if we rolling a die 6 times.
Okay. But actually there is a problem here also, 3.5. So what is the problem? Problem is actually we will never get 3.5 value on a 6-sided dice. Isn't it, Bhakti ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So, but what we will get actually in that case? Because we are getting 3.5. Okay. So, because it is not a possible outcome, definitely.
Yes, sir.
So, it is a long run average, not a single result. So, that is what it is very important to understand. Then, law of large number, central limit theorem again, if you will see, when you will roll the die maybe 10 times only, maybe you will get 3.2 or 3.8. But when I say sufficient times or sufficiently large times, then let's say that 10,000 times, then average will be close to 3.5
Oh,
in that case. I think that is what it is very important to interpret in the context. So then so 3.5 is the like you can say center of the distribution. Okay. Now let's go to the next. Then the general case for a discrete random variable. Suppose the random variable x can take x possible values with associated probabilities. I think this is already we have discussed, right? Expected value of x is a mathematical operator like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and it is a linear operator. Please remember this, okay? Linear operator means what? which means that we can pass it through the addition and subtraction operators. So that is, if a and b are constant and x is a random variable, so expected value of a plus bx will be equal to a plus b times expected value of x. Are you writing it down, Madhusmita?
Yes, sir.
So whenever somebody asks, you can say that expected value of x is a mathematical operator and it is a linear operator. Okay. Linear operator means, Bhakti ma'am, is this the definition of a linear operator?
Yes, sir.
Right. So expected value is also similar to addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, whatever we use, right?
Actually, by adding or subtracting, we cannot increase the power of a variable. To increase the power of a variable, we have to multiply or divide, that become non-linear. So that's a linear operator means addition and subtraction.
Madam, would you tell me like once again, if you don't mind?
Okay, yes, sir. If you add something to a equation, so what the power of the equation will not change. To change the power of the equation, you have to multiply or divide. Changing the power, we can make linear to non-linear. So that's why linear operator means you just make addition or subtraction only. Your multiplication and division will not enter.
Because if you will do, then it will change the power.
Yes. If you x plus x, that will again linear 2x. But x into x become x square, non-linear.
Okay. It is logical. Okay, Madhusudha, shall we proceed to the next?
Yes, sir.
So what ma'am told, are you able to understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can prove it. If I will ask you that prove how expected value of a plus bx will be a linear operator. How you will prove it? Think over this. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then conditional distribution. The distribution of a random variable y conditional on another random variable x taking specific value is called the conditional distribution of y given x. I think Madhusudha, you are looking for the conditional distribution definition.
Yes, sir.
So please write this conditional distribution, what exactly conditional distribution means. And already we have discussed conditional distribution at length. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if you are not clear, you just tell me right now, or else I'll assume that you all know it, and I'll proceed to the next slide. But already in the PDF, which I have already said, the previous PDF also, it was there. Right? Bhakti, shall we proceed to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is, once you know so what is basically here they saying that intuitively this measures the probability that y takes the specific value of small y and x small value of x, given that capital X is equal to x. So what exactly it means?
Suppose you can understand it from the example income and consumption function. Suppose given your income, for given income X equal to say 100 rupees, consumption will differ. So consumption, some may say consumption may be 50, may for someone be 60, maybe 30. So what is the probability that with 100 income I am getting consumption as 50? This for the probability of Y equal to Y for given X equal to X.
Like again, just to relate, I'll just tell the same example which we discussed in our class example also. Like for example, let's say that we are having our X is, let's say that gender. It is gender, right? And Y is pass or fail, right, ma'am? Now
Yes, sir.
the question is, if I will ask this kind of question, that obviously gender will be male or female. This is P or F. So what is the probability? What is the P or probability a student passes given they are female? Given they are female. So basically we are restricting our inverse to only female students, right? And then asking about passing within that group only. So how we will write? We will write like this: probability of pass given the student is a female, it is what it will be, what I will write here, Madhusudha,
Sir, probability
I will write
probability of yes,
probability of pass and female,
yes sir,
pass and
female,
female. Then in the denominator it will be probability of female only.
female.
Okay. So basically probability of female is we know, right? Because we are actually because female is a subset, right? Basically this part is basically telling you to reduce because X, we are talking about specific values of X, means we are trying to shrink the sample space. Okay. So can you tell me, right, if X and Y are independent, Madhusmita,
Yes sir.
so how I will write this part? Means I am simply saying that if X and Y are independent, okay,
Yes sir.
okay, so let me ask Sangeeta. So Sangeeta,
Yes, sir.
if X and Y are independent, how I will write this equation, what it will become?
Sir, probability of Y into probability of X divided by probability of X.
Completely wrong. Okay?
Sir, may I try?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Probability of
y equal
probability of y equal to xy
given
given x
is equal to
equal to
small
x
x. uh,
equal to probability of y take
y
y
like
take
the
y.
value small y. This way.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm.
It's Sangeeta. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Basically,
Yes.
what it is saying, knowing x tells us nothing about y. So
Yes.
here the conditional means the distribution basically equals to the marginal distribution. So whenever, Bhakti ma'am, am I correct? Whenever
Yes, sir.
both of them are independent means conditional distribution will be equal to the marginal distribution.
Yes, sir.
Because if you remember, Bhakti ma'am, in regression, we write the equation like this. Where I will write expected value of y given x is equal to beta naught plus beta 1 x, because this is the conditional expectation, and your ordinary least square regression first part of the econometrics is largely dependent upon conditional you can say distribution, or we say that this is conditional expectation of y given x, right?
Yes, sir.
So we'll proceed to the next. Please remember all this, okay? Because again I think we are reviewing. So the mean of the conditional distribution of y given x is called the conditional expectation, or conditional mean of y given x, and it is the expected value of y given that x takes a particular value. It is just computed just like a regular unconditional expectation, but uses the conditional distribution instead of the marginal distribution. Right, Bhakti ma'am? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which I was telling you, the conditional expectation. So, this is exactly in this slide I was not aware about. So, this slide is actually telling us the same. Is it clear, Bhakti? Sir, not Bhakti ma'am. Madhusudhan?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Chinmay?
what is the basic difference in conditional expectation and distribution?
Conditional expectation and
Distribution.
distribution means where we have written that.
Sir, that is not written here, but I'm asking you. Because the
Bhakti ma'am,
mean of conditional.
would you please try to answer?
Okay, madam, basically, please repeat your question.
Ma'am, what is the basic difference between conditional distribution and conditional expectation?
Madam, distribution is the what is distribution? Only the values of a random variable and against it we plot the its probability. That is called a distribution. Okay. When we say conditional expectation, when for given value of x, or the value of y can take and the write down its probability, then take the average value. That is called as conditional expectation. For example, let your income is 100, you get many consumptions. Write the consumption values for the given income and their corresponding probability. Then find out the expected value. It becomes conditional expectation because expected value of the income will be conditioned upon that my income is this much. That's why it is known as conditional expectations. A distribution dot plotting the variable value and its probability.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Bhakti ma'am. So I will try to add few things, whatever ma'am told. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
ଆମେ ଯୋଉଟା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ଟିକେ ରିଲେଟ କରିବି ସିମ୍ପଲ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜରେ
Okay,
ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ
sir.
ମାନି
Okay, sir.
ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ସେମ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଆମେ କନସିଡର କରିବା ଏକ୍ସ ଆମର ହଉଛି ଜେଣ୍ଡର ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି
Yes, sir.
ଜେଣ୍ଡର ଯୋଉଠି କି ମେଲ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଆଉ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଫିମେଲ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତ ଏଇ କେସରେ ଯୋଉଟା ମଧୁସ୍ମିତା ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ପଚାରିଲା ବେସିକ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଆଇ ଆପ୍ରିସିଏଟ ତ ୱାଇ ହଉଛି ମାର୍କ ସ୍କୋର तो यही कनसेप्ट रे भक्ति मैम जोटा कहले कंडीशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कहले कौन बुझा जीव मु पचारुची एको काको संगीता
Yes, sir.
यही कनसेप्ट रे कंडीशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एग्जैक्टली व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय कंडीशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन you got you know that x is gender and y is the
Yes, sir.
marks scored by both male and female students then
Yes, sir.
and also Bhakti ma'am already gave some idea that what is the difference
Yes, sir.
between conditional distribution and conditional expectation so now
Sir, hmm.
yes tell me
Sir, ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦେଇକି କହିବି
nahi
ଯେମିତି
nahi nahi nahi
10 ଜଣ
example
sir,
example
ହଁ
don't
sir,
take
ଏଇ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ରେ ହିଁ ଟିକେ ହଁ ସାର୍ ଏଇ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ରେ ହିଁ ସପୋଜ 10 ଜଣ ଜେଣ୍ଡର ଅଛନ୍ତି ମେଲ ଫିମେଲ ମିଶେଇକି ତାଙ୍କର ୱାଇ ମାର୍କସ ଆମକୁ ଦିଆ ହେଇଛି ତ 10 ମେଲ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଫିମେଲ ଆଣ୍ଡ देयर ମାର୍କସ ଯଦି ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଟେବଲ ରେ ପ୍ଲଟ କରିବା ସାର୍ ତ ଆମେ ତାକୁ କଣ୍ଡିସନାଲ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁସନ ବୋଲିକି କହିବା ଆଉ ଯଦି
wait
ଆମେ
wait wait
ସେହି
wait
10 ଜଣ
wait so basically this conditional distribution in this particular case because as I told you gender is male or female so because I don't want to
yes sir
deviate okay from the question otherwise it will be a new question so
yes
if
sir
I'll ask this like this kind of question what does the entire mark pattern look like for females or what does the entire mark pattern look like for males so if I ask this question then that answer is given by conditional distribution okay so basically conditional distribution then what it is giving us it is giving the entire probability distribution of y given x equals to small x right so basically third first already I gave you second definition I already I gave you third in terms of output so conditional distribution will give a table okay table of probability probability okay and that's it okay Madhusudha, is it clear
Yes, sir.
or you need any more explanation
No, sir, I am clear. Here we need a proper condition to make a table or made a probability, I mean diagram or chart, whatever.
table yes तमें कंडीशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कहले बुझिले तो
हाँ सर कंडीशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन बुझिले आपण जहाँ भी कहले कि हमको प्रॉपर मेल कि फीमेल गोटे कंडीशन रखियार अछि मार्क सहित ताहाले जेकि हम
okay Bhakti ma'am is it clear Nitya
Yes, sir.
then conditional expectation a context रे कोन कह जिवो चिन्मय
Sir,
Conditional expectation is nothing but what is the average mark for of female students, if I'll ask you. So that is nothing but the conditional expectation, right? Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Madhusudhan?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
So then second, first of all, what is the, if I'll ask, because see, when you understand, then you have to tell it with clarity. Okay. First, conditional expectation means what is the average mark of female students? What is the average mark of female students? Female, okay, one second. Female students, okay. One second. Female students, okay. Madhusudhan, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So here what you will give, you will get like a single number, okay. That is the mean of y given x is equal to specific value, okay. And the output here will be only one value, not a table. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
So basically आमे conclude करिवा conditional distribution ले आम पाखरे सबु information थाए, it contains all the information, but conditional expectation just it is a summary statistic, okay, which is extracted from the conditional distribution. बुझिपारल कि नहीं? जेमिति आमको frequency distribution of a variable contains all the information about a variable compared to a mean of a particular variable. बुझिपारल मधुसूदन?
Yes, sir.
तो आमे इकोनोमेट्रिक्स एठी कोन करछन्ती ताले इकोनोमेट्रिक्स रिलेटेड रे कोन एठी करछन्ती when we try to model so expected value of y given x, right? So we are trying to model the conditional expectation, not the conditional distribution. बुझ पारल कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Means how it is related, how your question is related to econometrics, and that is why when we estimate OLS, that gives us the mean of y for a given x value. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So we are modeling the data just to find the mean base of y, that's it, for a given set of value of x values. Bhakti ma'am, is it clear? Means in OLS we are basically interested to model the conditional expectation, not the conditional distribution. Okay, Madhusudhan, thank you so much. You have asked a very important question.
Thank you, sir, for the explanation.
No, it's fine. So that is why it is given over here. So we will proceed. Okay. To the next slide. That is why I always encourage to ask good question. Like for example, this is a table of means. It is given some particular variable. Like suppose you are given this data, right? And if I ask you, okay, what this table is giving you, This is basically saying immigrant data, immigrant workers or immigrant data, and their wage and mean wages there it is given, right? So what you are supposed to do over in this case, Bhaktima, if the table is you are able to understand the table.
Actually, yeah, N is wages and mean wages. Actually, I'm a bit confused. Wages is 66, but mean wages are far more than it.
Now, first of all, the context is it. Are you able to understand?
It is actually for 2 minutes. I go to the washroom.
Okay.
In between something, I just need to
So
read it.
basically, it is saying the data is basically is giving you idea about the immigrant people. Like for example, let's say maybe it is in the context of Canada or any other country. I am not sure. Just based on the previous file, I am just telling you. So it is telling that N is basically the total number.
Number of what? Immigrants.
Yes, of the migrants. Yes, immigrant.
Okay, then I understand the table.
So, okay, if you have understood, I think you want to go and come back, right? So you can come back.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So till Bhaktivam will join. So I will ask. I think all of you have understood, right? Madhusiddha,
N number
N,
of working hours.
N refers to number of migrant people, basically. Because it is saying immigrant cohort. Cohort means it's a group, basically. Before 1950, there were 60 immigrant people, let's say that. And their mean wage was 27,561. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So, now, so what we are, let's say that just by looking at the table, so if I ask you to give some observation about this table, so can you just give me one observation, Madhusmita? Again, I am telling you, Syrian born is nothing but it is Canadian born workers, okay? So, can you just give me one observation regarding this table?
Yes, sir. Sir, before 1950 to 1970s, the mean wage was increasing with the number of workers. But after that, sir, after 1980s to 2000, the mean wages fell with the workers.
No, this is completely wrong.
Can I say something, sir?
I am sorry. Okay. Yes, Bhakti ma'am, you can give me. Sangeeta, I will come to your interpretation why it is wrong. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can I understand your question as you want to know something about conditional expectation from this table?
No. Ma'am, I have not come to the statistical part. I am just saying, just looking at the table, whether you understand anything, just give any particular interesting observation which you are making. You think.
When we find out that over a period when the number of immigrants increases, their mean wage increases for over a period of time. After that, it also fallen. So basically, we're
Then it is not a statement, no, madam. Then what you are saying, it is not a statement, right? Means you are saying the number over a period of time, the immigrant number has increased and the mean wage has increased also, and also
Or we can
it has also
difference
fallen na.
between, or we can say there's a difference between the mean wages of Canadian born and others are non Canadian.
Okay,
Citizen
actually
Canadian born.
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣ ଜଷ୍ଟ ହଁ ଆପଣ କାନାଡିଆନ କଣ କହିଲେ?
CDN ହଉଛି Canadian born,
ହଁ
ବାକି
ହଁ
ଯୋଉ
ହଁ
ଇୟର ସବୁ ଇନକ୍ଲୁଡ କରିକି ନା,
ହଁ ହଁ ହଁ
ଏଟା ହଉଛି କାନାଡିଆନ born କଲେ ଖାଲି ଦଉଛି ଯୋଉଟା କି କଣ୍ଡିସନାଲ ଆଭରେଜ ଟା ଦେଇ ଦଉଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ବାକି ସବୁ ଇୟର ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଅନକଣ୍ଡିସନାଲ ଆଭରେଜ ଗୁଡାକ ଦଉଛି।
ହୁଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ମ୍ୟାଡାମ, ମତେ ଲାଗୁଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି। ଚିନ୍ମୟୀ ତମେ କିଛି ଆଡ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛ?
ନା ସାର୍।
ତମକୁ କିଛି ବି ଅବଜରଭେସନ ଦେଖାଉନି ଏ ଟେବୁଲରୁ?
ସାର୍ ମତେ ଖାଲି ଦେଖା ଯାଉଥିଲା ଯେ ସେଇଟା ଯୋଉଟା କି ଯୋଉ 1950 ଟୁ 2000 ଭିତରେ ଆମର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ମାଇଗ୍ରେଣ୍ଟ ପିପୁଲ ବଢୁଛନ୍ତି, ତା ସହିତ ଆମର ମିନ୍ ଟା ବଢୁଛି ଆଉ ଏବେ କମୁଥିଲା।
ବଟ୍ 90 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ବଢିଛି ନା, ପୁଣି 2000 ରୁ ତ କମୁଛି।
ହଁ 2000 ଟୁ କମୁଛି ନା ସାର୍।
ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ କଣ ତମକୁ ଦେଖାଉଛି, ଯୋଉଟା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖାଉଛି ତମକୁ କିଛି ଦେଖାଉନି ଅଲଗା। ମଧୁସ୍ମିତା
ସରି ସାର୍ ମୁଁ କିଛି ବୁଝି ପାରୁନି।
ବୁଝିପାରୁନ ନୁହଁ, ମୁଁ ତମକୁ କହିଲି ଏ ଟେବୁଲ ଟାକୁ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ କୁହ, ଏଥିରେ ବୁଝିବାର କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ଦେଖିବାର ଅଛି। ତମକୁ କିଛି ଦେଖା
ଟେବୁଲ
ହଉଛି ନା ନାଇଁ? କିଛି ନମ୍ବର ଦେଖା
ହଁ
ହଉଛି ତମକୁ?
ଯଦି ରିପିଟେଡ କଣ କହିଲେ ମାଇଗ୍ରେଣ୍ଟ ଯେତେ ଅଧିକ ବଢୁଛନ୍ତି ତାର ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟେଡ ମିନ୍ ଭ୍ୟାଲୁ ବି ବଢୁଛି।
ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଅଲ୍ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କହୁଛି, ତମକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏମିତି ଟେବୁଲ ଦିଆହଉଛି କାହିଁକି ଡାଟା ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟେସନ ତମର ଠିକ ହଉନି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ନେଟରେ, ମୁଁ ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ ଅବଜର୍ଭ କରୁଥିଲି। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ
Yes, sir.
ଯେମିତି ଆମକୁ ଗୋଟେ ଟେବୁଲ ଦିଆହେଲା, ଆମେ ସଦାବେଳେ ସିମ୍ପଲ ଜିନିଷ ଏ ଟେବୁଲ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ବାହାର କରିବା। ମାନେ କେମିତି? ଫର ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ପଲ ମୋ ପାଖରେ ବି ସେମ୍ ଅବଜରଭେସନ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଯାହା ଅଛି ମୋ ପାଖରେ ବି ଅଛି, କାରଣ ମୋ ପାଖରେ ବି ଏଇ ଟେବୁଲଟି ହିଁ ଅଛି। ମୁଁ ବି ଆଇ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ହାଭ୍ ଏନି ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ। ତ ଆମକୁ ଦେଖିବାର ଅଛି ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଜିନିଷ ସିମ୍ପଲ। ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କହିଥିଲି, ଆପଣ ମନେ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି? କଣ କହିଥିଲି? ଡେସ୍କ୍ରିପ୍ଟିଭ ଷ୍ଟାଟିଷ୍ଟିକ୍ସ ରେ କଣ କଣ ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ ବୋଲି ମ୍ୟାଡାମ?
ତାଙ୍କ mean ଦେଖିବା, variance ଦେଖିବା,
ଆଜ୍ଞା, ତାପରେ
ତାପରେ ତାଙ୍କର mean
ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ଡିଭିଏସନ। ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ କହିଥିଲି ରେଞ୍ଜ, ରେଞ୍ଜ ବି ଦେଖିବା।
right, sir, range.
ରେଞ୍ଜ ଟା ହଉଛି ସବୁଠୁ ଇଜି ଟୁ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟ, କାରଣ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ଡିଭିଏସନ ଟା ଆମେ ବାହାର ଏଠି ଦିଆ ହେଇନି, ଆମେ ବାହାର କରିପାରିବା ନାହିଁ।
ହଁ
ତ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ କି? ତ
yes, sir.
ଆମକୁ କଣ ସିମ୍ପଲ ଜିନିଷ ସେଇଟା, ମାନେ ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ଭାବୁଥିଲି ଯେ ଯୋଉ ଡେସ୍କ୍ରିପ୍ଟିଭ ଷ୍ଟାଟିଷ୍ଟିକ୍ସ ଆପଣ କଲେ ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ଯୋଉ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟରରେ କରିଥିଲେ,
ହଁ sir, ହଁ
କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ମନେ ପକେଇ ପାରିଲେନି ଯେ ସେଠି କଣ ଦିଆ ହେଇଥିଲା, କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିଥିଲି ବୋଲି ମୋର ମନେ ଅଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir.
ସେ ସମୟରେ। ତ ବେସିକାଲି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ 1970 ମସିହାରେ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ଯୋଉ କୋହର୍ଟଟା, ବେସିକାଲି ଯୋଉ ଗ୍ରୁପ ଇମିଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ ଗ୍ରୁପ, ବେସିକାଲି ତାକୁ କୁହାଯାଏ କୋହର୍ଟ। ତ ବେସିକାଲି we'll say like this: immigrants who arrived in the year 1970s have the highest wages, 33,365, highest average wage, କାରଣ ଏଟା mean wage।
Yes, sir.
ତାପରେ ଦେଖିବେ ଯଦି 2000 ରେ ଯୋଉ କୋହର୍ଟ ବେସିକାଲି 2000 ରେ ଆରାଇଭ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ଇଟ୍ ମିନ୍ସ more recent immigrants earns lowest।
Yes.
କାହିଁକି? ଯଦି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଆସିଲା, ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ନମ୍ବର will not tell us the story,
Oh,
we have to make it interesting। କାହିଁକି 1970 ରେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆସିଥିଲେ ସେମାନେ ଅଧିକା ଆର୍ନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ହାଏଷ୍ଟ ଆଭରେଜ ୱେଜ ତାଙ୍କର ଅଧିକା। କଣ ପାଇଁ 2000 ରେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ଆଭରେଜ ୱେଜ କମ୍ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ? କାହିଁକି? ଯେ ରିସେଣ୍ଟ ଇମିଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଅନ୍ୟ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିକୁ ଯାଇଥିବେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଟାଇମ ଲାଗିବ ଗୋଟେ ସେଇ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ସହିତ ଆଡଜଷ୍ଟ ହବା ପାଇଁ।
ହଁ right, sir, right.
ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି କି ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ?
Right, sir. Right, sir. हाँ, sir. हाँ, sir.
तो आपण भावतु जे मत जदि कहजिव गोटे 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 स्टोरी कहया पे तो मु एथरो स्टोरी गोटे तयारी कली बुझि पारछन्ते
Right, sir.
नॉट स्टैटिस्टिकली मे बी मु बहुत किछि सेम आमे समस्तकर ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर टाइप ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन थाई पारे किंतु मु गोटे स्टोरी एथरो तयारी कली थर्ड स्टोरी कोन थर्ड मो स्टोरी रो 3 नंबर कैरेक्टर कोन कहूछ कैनेडियन बर्न वर्कर जो माने बेसिकली तो से माने सिग्निफिकेंटली अधिका इनकम करचंती सब इमिग्रेंट मानक देखो
Right.
ना तांकर 38,317 जोटा कि हमर बहुत इंपोर्टेंट ऑब्जर्वेशन एठी सदारे डोमेस्टिक वर्कर अधिका सैलरी थाए कंपेयर टू द फॉरेन वर्कर्स आउ ताले एथुर कोन कहूची ए जो तीनटा ऑब्जर्वेशन मोर हला तो एथुर से कहूची जे जदि आपण गोटे कंट्री रे जत्ते जल्दी पहुंचीबे
तेते अधिक आपनकर वेज रहइबो.
वेज बढ़ियो बस ताले एथि पई जे मोर टाइम इन कंट्री इज इक्वल टू बेटर लेबर मार्केट इंटीग्रेशन
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
बुझि परछन्ते देखो
Yes.
हम समस्त बार गोटे टेबल थिला
हम्म.
किंतु आमे समस्त निज निजर कॉम्प्लेक्स वे रे एटा को गोटे रिसीव कले
हाँ.
एमिति किछि भी नाही जे मु आपन गोटे गोटे बहुत हाई फाई जिंस कहली नो कि
Yes, sir. Yes.
तो सेई जिंसटा आपन को आनिबार अछि डेटा एनालिसिस आपन को बेसी अधिका भी भाबियार नाही कम भी भाबियार नाही आपन भाबियार अछि जे am I making any sense मीनिंगफुल अछि की तो हमर ताले नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मोर आसिला एबे जो इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन आसिला ताले each एटी जो रॉ डेटा हमर अछि जो मीन डेटा अछि how it is related because it is actually giving us the conditional expectation so आमे basically से कहूची जे we can interpret as an estimate of a table of conditional expectation each row ro data madam kono conditional
Expectation.
expectation basically each cell in the mean column माने ए जो suppose ए जो cell उडा so it is basically sample based estimate of the conditional expectation of wages for that particular immigrant cohort or group right माने एटा गोटे सैंपल ए सैंपल ला मीन एति से किसी कथा कहूची राइट ताले आमे ए जो रॉ डेटा रो डायरेक्टली जो थियोरेटिकल कांसेप्ट कंडीशनल एक्सपेक्टेशन ला लर्न कले आमे सेटा को रिलेट करि पारुचंती ताले नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हमर आसिला एबे रियल क्वेश्चन आसिला रियल क्वेश्चन कोन आसिला व्हाट इज y इन द कंडीशनल एक्सपेक्टेशन फार्मूला so I will ask one by one first I will start with Sangeeta what
Sir,
is y
y
in the conditional expectation formula and what is x
Sir, y is the mean wages and x is n, that is number of workers.
okay so I think you are what is y means how you will write actually you will write like this what is y
Y is equal to
you are saying earlier you said something what is y
yes sir, y is mean wages.
mean wages okay so we will say only y is wages not mean wages mean wage is not a variable wage is the variable okay
Yes, yes sir.
so you are wrong in your own way okay statistically you are wrong so y is equal to wages so basically wage what I mean over here is income earned by the workers okay income and by the workers, because I am not going to differentiate between whether they are, because it include both Canadian born temporary as well as the different immigrant cohorts. Okay, so here y is the outcome variable which we are trying to understand or predict. Okay, ma'am. Next is, what is x in the conditional expectation? Chinmay,
Yes, sir. Sir,
what is x in the conditional expectation? Means conditional expectation formula.
sir, probability of y equal to y and x equal to x.
First, you listen the question. Don't jump into answering the question. What is x in the conditional expectation formula? Means because it is saying now, what is y in the conditional expectation formula?
Okay, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Probability of x equal to x.
First of all, just you tell what is x. Don't tell us formula.
Migrant.
Immigrant.
Sorry, immigrant cohort, sir.
X is immigrant cohort.
Cohort.
So you will write x is immigrant cohort, or basically what it is given, arrival period. Okay, in bracket you will write arrival period, right? So now, so can you tell me each row is giving you what? And okay, just you tell me in sentence, means in a word, it is fine. I will ask the equation to someone else. My question, is it clear? What each row of this table is saying?
Yes, sir.
What is it? It is simply, you should have.
1950.
No. I am not asking particular row. I am telling each row what in this table is trying to give us. माने आमर सबू रो गुड़ा कौन सजेस्ट करुची कि कौन शो करुची. Each row is basically okay. No, not a problem. Thank you so much. So Madhusida, you want to take a chance?
Sir, it's raw stated about the sample based means worker, coherent immigrant.
No. First of all, just be clear and tell me in a simple language. Ko.
Sir, each row re ame number of worker को sample based work.
तमें कहया कथा जे सर इच रो रे हमें कंडीशनल एक्सपेक्टेशन बाहर करछु, राइट? और बेसिकली कंडीशनल एक्सपेक्टेशन बाहर करछु कहार हमर डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल लो, राइट? डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल होची y नै के आउटकम वेरिएबल लो. सिंपल. तो एते कॉम्प्लेक्स वे रे काहे कि माने तम बुझुचो मु बुझि पन एते तुमको बुझेला परे भी I think maybe more किसी प्रॉब्लम रहउची कि कोन. each row कोन कहउची conditional means y given x is equal to x small x, that is expected value of wage given a particular cohort or group বুঝতে কি নাই না কিছু অসুবিধা আছে given এটি লিখো given cohort is equal to x for example আমি কেন লিখিবা মানি নিও expected value of wages given cohort that is 90-70 cohort immigration cohort is equal to 33,365 Canadian dollars. Thank you, madam. Madam, is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
तो आमे बेसिकली एठी कोन करछन्ते आमे बेसिकली हमर x होचे एठी कंडीशनिंग वेरिएबल
Yes.
माने आमे एठी कंडीशनिंग वेरिएबल माने द ग्रुप व्हिच वी आर ट्राइंग टू फिक्स or putting the condition on. So that is why our expected, we are trying to understand the expected or conditional mean of the dependent variable given a particular cohort of immigrants. Right? I have given example. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But your answer was not like this, na? The way I told.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Madhusindra, now you have understood?
Yes, sir. Understood. After the class, I will listen. So that.
No, that is what I was Bhakti ma'am ମୁଁ
Yes, sir.
रिलेट करूथली जे आमे कंडीशनल एक्सपेक्टेशन पढिले एक्सपेक्टेशन फार्मूला पढिले बुझ पारछन्ती बट आमे गुटे रियल डेटा जतरे दिया हबो केमिति देखियंत केमिति हम अंडरस्टैंडिंग चेंज हो जाए
अच्छा
काहे कि कहले इंटरप्रिटेशन होची सबुटे इंपोर्टेंट
हाँ सर
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन होची हमरा व्हाट आर द प्रोबेबिलिटीज एटा ए क्वेश्चन तो भक्ति मैडम आप ट्राई करिए
ओके प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ओके सर I need some time to think.
ओके लेट मी टेल यू मैडम सो
Probability.
आमे फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एटी देखो लिखा है कोन व्हाट आर द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ y टेक द स्पेसिफिक वैल्यू ऑफ yi and given x is equal to x right so basically एटा को आपण एक्सप्लेन करियार अछि कोन से कहूची कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी से कहूची ना तो
Yes, sir. It's a conditional probability.
कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ईच वेज वैल्यू माने ईच वेज वैल्यू आई कहूची ना y टा होची ईच एवडा सब नुय कि आई
Why इनका था wage टा
हां सेटा कहूची आई माने होची चेंज होची ए जो ग्रुप पाई एटा
हाँ हाँ
ए जो वैल्यू उडा माने करेस्पोंडिंग वैल्यू मो एटा एक्चुअली पॉइंट करले ए पॉइंट उडा करिया कथा एटा एडा होची y so basically these are conditional probabilities of each wage value given the cohort actually माने
yes sir
बुझ पाछंदी
हाँ
in practice basically because काहे के हमर वेज टा होची उटे कंटीन्यूअस वेरिएबल बुझ पाछंदी नै तो आमे कोन करबा जेहेतु एटा उटे कंटीन्यूअस वेरिएबल आमे एस्टिमेट करि परिबा प्रोबेबिलिटी from actual data within each cohort group basically माने केमिते हमें करि परिबा मैडम केमिते हमें प्रोबेबिलिटी पे कैसे कैलकुलेट करि परिबा व्हाट आर द प्रोबेबिलिटीज लाइक फॉर सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल हम आपण 1970 नियंतु त प्रोबेबिलिटी आपण बाहर करि परिबे नै कि केमिति
probability आगे
हमें केमिति लिखिबा हमें एमिति लिखिबा प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ y इक्वल्स टू yi given x is equal to 1970
1970
आले नंबर ऑफ वर्कर्स आपण देखंतो केते
26
हां तापरे
एतिकी नहीं probability ଭାଙ୍ଗିଗଲା ବୋଧେ।
କେତେ ହବ probability?
It is आपको क्वेश्चन नहीं है पता कि probability that y equal to 3365 given that x equal to 1970. हेलो
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
तो क्वेश्चन टा टिके आउथरे क्लारिफाई करबे अब तो कहते
ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
probability y equal
ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆମର ଟୋଟାଲ ନମ୍ବର ଅଫ ଯେମିତି ମାନି ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ଫର ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ପଲ
ओके आर आंसर होइबा सब गुडा को n को मिसै दबा तो
ହଁ
डिनोमिनेटर न्यूमेटर रहइबो 2 6 7 9
ଆପଣ ଟୋଟାଲ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଆପଣ ପ୍ରୋବାବିଲିଟି କେମିତି ବାହାର କରିବେ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
ए सब n कॉलम टा को मिसैबा को पड़िबा आगो
ହଁ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବେସିକାଲି ନମ୍ବର ଅଫ ଟୋଟାଲ ୱାର୍କର୍ସ ବାହାର କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ
और से ईयर रे केतना ऊपर आछंती
ହଁ ନମ୍ବର ଅଫ ୱାର୍କର୍ସ ଇନ ଦାଟ ମାନେ ହଉଛି
2679 that is so can I say probability equal to 2679 divided by sum of the second column
ଆଜ୍ଞା ହଁ ସେମିତି ହିଁ ହବ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ମନସିନା ବୁଝିପାରିଲ ନା ବୁଝିପାରିଲାନି
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ବୁଝାପଡୁନି।
ଟୋଟାଲ ୱାର୍କର୍ସ କେତେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମର ଭକ୍ତି ମ୍ୟାମ ଟିକେ ମଧୁସୂଦନ କହିବେ କି କଣ ପାଇଁ ସେ ବୁଝିପାରିଲନି
ये एटी पचासंती कि प्रोबेबिलिटी कि हम वेज रहिबो 333365 जेतेबेले कि हम 1970 पीरियड अछंती त हमें देखिबा एई वेज टा 3365 वेज टा केते लोक पाइचंती ना 2679 लोक पाइचंती टोटल लोक केते अछंती हम ए सैंपल रे एई ईच ईयर रो इमिग्रेंट गुडा को मिसै दियंतु ये होते हमर सैंपल स्पेस और जाक आपण कहिबे हां सैंपल स्पेस आउ सक्सेस एती जण ए सैलरी को पाउचंती मन कर 10 जण लोक अछंती 2 जण पाउचंती 50 टका तो 50 टका पाइबार प्रोबेबिलिटी केते रहइबो 2/10 तो सिमिलरली एठी जंतु ए पीरियड 1970 रो एवरेज वेज टा केते जण पाइचंती 2679 जण टोटल केते जण इमिग्रेंट को नेकी हम स्टडी करचंती नंबर ऑफ इमिग्रेंट्स गुडा को ऐड कर देबे बुझिया लगी मैम
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ସେ ଯୋଉ ନମ୍ବର ଅଫ ଇମିଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ କୁ ଆଡ କରାଯିବ ତାହିରେ ଏଗେନ୍ ସେ 2679 ଯେ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି
ସବୁ
ତାଙ୍କୁ ବି
ରହିବ
ଆଡ
ନା
କରାଯିବ।
ଏଇଟା ମିଶିକି ଏ ସମସ୍ତ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ମୋର ସାମ୍ପଲ ଏଇଥିରୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଏତିକି 279 ଜଣ ଏତିକି ୱେଜ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି
ହୁଁ
ତ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସାମ୍ପଲରେ ସବୁ ଆଡ କରିକି ସବୁ ଇମିଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟକୁ ନେବି ନା
ବୁଝା
ଓକେ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ସବୁ ଇମିଗ୍ରେଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ କଣ ଯୋଉ 66
ଇଚ୍ ପିରିୟଡ
570
ସବୁ ଗ୍ରୁପର ଇମିଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ ସଂଖ୍ୟାକୁ ଆଡ କରିଦବା 66 ପ୍ଲସ 573 ଅପ ଟୁ ପ୍ଲସ 608 Am I clear?
yes ma'am
Yes, ma'am.
I think ma'am you are clear
Okay, thank you.
but ସମସ୍ତେ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ କି ନାଇଁ କେମିତି କାଲକୁଲେଟ କରିବ
सर टोटल टा मु करिली 33207 आसुची सर नंबर ऑफ
total
इमिग्रेंट्स
workers basically in 1970 cohort ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି 2679 number of workers earning in y in 1970 basically cohort रे total number of workers हम जोड़ा भक्ति मैडम कहले
33207 सर
सेटा ठीक अच्छे सेटा मेन होचे हमको फार्मूला बुझिबार अछि सेटा वी विल नॉट गो टू द स्पेसिफिक नंबर राइट नाउ that it will you can calculate. Okay, we'll see that. Then next question is what we are summing over. That is important. Madhusida.
Sir, we are summing the number of workers.
Okay, number of workers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sangeeta, what we are summing over?
The number of immigrant.
Okay, great. Chinmay, what we are summing over?
सर ମୁଁ ସମିଂ କରିନି sir।
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସମିଂ ମୁଁ କହୁନି ସମିଂ ତମେ କର କି ନ କର, ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଯେ ଆମେ ଏଠି କ'ଣ ବାହାର କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ବେସିକାଲି ହ୍ୱାଟ ଆର୍ ୱି ଟ୍ରାଇଂ ଟୁ ସମ୍ ଓଭର।
immigrant workers sir।
Okay, thank you all of you. So basically we are trying to sum over sorry Bhakti ma'am, what are we summing over here?
Now that what is happening to mean wages or wages are differing if we study it for different time period.
Different cohort.
Different cohort, yes, a different cohort.
Basically what we are trying to, okay, 1 second madam. So we are yes madam.
We're just trying to find out what happening to wages when we change the cohort or immigrant cohort.
Okay, yes ma'am, thank you. So basically we are trying to sum over all possible wage values within each cohort, or we are trying to mathematically, if I'll write, we are trying to find expected value of wages given each cohort, which is equal to specific value. Cohort means 1950, 1960, 1970 and so on, right? So that is what or means in practice what it is given, the sample mean of wage of each cohort is given. That is our conditional expectation. माने हमको जैसे 1950 रो दिया है ची यार वैल्यू टा ऑलरेडी दिया है ची, राइट? तो कोहट होची जैसे x तारे 27561 दिया है ची। तो हमें कौन करचंती, हमें सेमिति बाहर कले, ताले हम जैसे बाहर कले तो हमको बेसिकली हमें ऑल पॉसिबल वेज को wage value को हमें each cohort रा हमें basically we are trying to summing over. But तम मान को कहीं तो अलगा जिन से देखा रहा number of immigrant कौन देखा रहा नहीं कि बस सीधा
नहीं सर जी summing over माने तुम्हें कौन summarize करते हो?
से देखो हमें number of immigrant तो हम summarize करूँ ना दे ना।
मैंने जो wage पहले जो summing माने जो summation भाभी देले बोले।
हाँ आमे समेसन भाभी देलु ऐड कोन करूछु भाभी देलु
नहीं। ओके सर सेटा तो कथा ना हम एक्चुअली जतरे हमरे जतरे भूल हुए कोन सिंपल मिस्टेक पाई भूल हुए आंसर टा तमे समिंग ओवर भाबिया कथा कोन पाई समेशन हबनी बोली भाबिया कथा सम एठी होउनी जे होची तमे कोन ट्राई करूछ एठु बाहर करिया रे एठी रो क्वेश्चन अनुसार ऊपर लिखा है जे टेबल ऑफ मीन्स बुझ पाछन मैडम?
यस सर।
हमर सदाळे भारिया कथा हमर टारगेट एठी कोन अछि द समिंग ओवर माने हम बेसिकली व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट बेसिकली
यस सर
टेक्निकली हम एठी मीन को ही एक्सप्लेन करिया पे चेष्टा करछन। तो बेले बेले कोन हमर जो इंग्लिश वर्ड रो बुझिवारा बुझ पाछन कि नहीं, तो समेशन एठी बाहर करा पे कुआ है नहीं। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we are trying to understand the picture, basically the broad picture बुझ पाछन। तो सेथि पय डाटा इंटरप्रिटेशन भूल हबो बुझ पाछन ना। तो कारण इंग्लिश रे मीनिंग अलग आमे भाबुचंद अलग बुझाछन जदी जदी सेटा भी भाबी थिबे भी बहुत लोक तो दैट इज नॉट ए एक्सप्लेनेशन आल्सो बुझ पाछन कारण आमे इंग्लिश जदी न बुझ पाछन ताले कोन होई थांता से माने कहिया पूर्व कहि थांते जे काहे की जानचंद मैडम
Yes, sir.
तो तो जदी से माने कहि थांते जे आंसर कहिया पूर्व सर समिंग ओवर माने कोन
हाँ
बुझि पाछन प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज रे कोन मु धर देबी कैच कर देबी
yes, sir.
तो से माने कोन मेकअप करिया पे चाहउछन निज मिस्टेक टाको तो जो जगह तुम न बुझी पार वार्ड माने तुम पचार सर वुड यू प्लीज ट्राई टू गिव अस ए मोर क्लैरिटी अबाउट व्हाट इज एग्जैक्टली समिंग ओवर तो एटा होची प्रॉब्लम हमर इंटरप्रिटेशन ले क्लैरिटी आसु न आसीबार मेन कारण होची जे हमर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ठीके होची आउरी कंचा रहउची जोटा कि होची हमको जानिबार अछि मैडम बुझ गले तो एटा हमर सरीला ए पर्यंत जोड़ा हमें ऑलरेडी करिसंती तापर हमें जिबा जे अन्य डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन रा जोड़ा हमर यूज हो फ्रीक्वेंटली इकोनोमेट्रिक्स रे सो अन्य माने हमें होची ताको क्लैरिटी टे कले आ टिके बेटर हमर इंटरप्रिटेशन ले भल लागिवो इंटरेस्टिंग आपन को रिलेट करि परिबे नहले हेई परिबोनी रिलेट न करि परले आपन इकोनोमेट्रिक्स रे किछ लाभ नै पढी कि न पढी कि समान बुझबो तो ठीक अच्छे तो आज आम एति पर्यंत ये कले समरी कले तो वी हैव लर्न फ्यू थिंग्स एंड इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग्स तो एथरो आम जानिले राइट मधुसूदन
Yes, sir.
कौन जानलो आज डिस्कशन लो
Interpretation विषय जानली हमर interpretation होउनी तर conditional meaning distribution और conditional expectation इनको भलसे clarity
ओके थैंक यू चिन्मयी कौन जानलो
आया सर सर जो conditional difference between conditional distribution and expectations and then sir
ओके ठीक अच्छे नेक्स्ट संगीता
ଜିନିଷ ଜାଣିଲି
हाँ भक्ति मैडम
sir
हाँ
डाटा आସୁଛି ଆମେ କେବେ ଏଇଟା ଭାବିବାନି ଆଜ ଇକୋନୋମିକ୍ସ ବି ଆଜ ଷ୍ଟାଟିଷ୍ଟିଆନ ହିସାବ ନାହିଁ ଗୋଟେ ले ମ୍ୟାନ ହିସାବରେ ଡାଟାଟାକୁ ଦେଖିବା ସେ ଡାଟା କଣ କହୁଛି ଆଗ ତାକୁ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟ କରିବା ତାପରେ ଆମେ ଆଜ ଷ୍ଟାଟିଷ୍ଟିଆନ ଦେଖିବା ଯେମିତି ଆପଣ ଦେଖି କହିଲେ କି ଏଇ ଏଜ ରେ ଏତେ ଅଛି ଯୋଉ ଷ୍ଟୋରି ଆପଣ କହିଦେବେ ଯଦି ले ମ୍ୟାନ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଭ୍ୟୁ ଭାବିଲେ ଆମେ ଷ୍ଟୋରିଟା ଭାବି ପାରିବା ଆମେ ସବୁ ଡେଇଁ ପଡିଲୁ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟେସନ କଣ ମିନ୍ କଣ ଏୟାକୁ ଡେଇଁ ପଡିଲୁ
भक्ति मैडम एक्चुअली रियल मीनिंग कहले एक्चुअली
मजा लाଗୁଛି ଏଟା ଏମିତି ଦେଖିଲାକୁ
नहीं
ଭୁଲଟା ନିଜର କଣ ଜାଣି ହଉଛି
तो नहीं देखो तो केते इंटरेस्टिंग भी लागु हम केही भी बोर हेना एते डिस्कशन परे भी नहीं कि
हां सर
काहे कि हमें जेते निज भूल भी भाबुचंते और ठीक भी कोन भाबुचंते नहीं कि
नहीं सर
किंतु जदी केवल आपण फार्मूला हिसाब रे भाबी दे थांते ताले हमें एतल को बोर हे जाते नहीं डिस्कशन करि पानो थांते
ये सर माने आपको कहते क्वेश्चन सहित कनेक्ट करबा
हां हमको आगे क्वेश्चन सहित कनेक्ट करबा कारण हमें होचंते इकोनॉमिक्स पढुचंते हमर एठी प्योरली स्टैटिस्टिशियन नोंती बुझि पाछन तो हमें स्टैटिस्टिक्स को आम स्टोरी सहित जदी जोड़ी परिबा ताहले हमें होचंते एक्चुअली हमको लोक सुनिबे
ये सर
नहले कोन हमें कोन कहथुबा लोक कोन सुनुथुबे किछि मीनिंग ही नाही तो लाभ तो थैंक यू मैम ओके संगीता बुझिले तमे
हाँ सर
ओके थैंक यू सो आमे पुणी मैडम काली पुणी ये हबो क्लास हबो
हां सर अच्छा सर मुझे अपन केटा बाय फोन पचारबे एटा ग्रुप रे पचारबे ठीक होबनी
ओके हो ठीक है मैडम काली हम कथा हबो